What if I told you that 99% of SMMA owners make this same mistake? And it's the one reason no one hires them. If you're starting a new agency, you're competing with thousands of other agencies that look just like you. And it's not your offer, it's not your skills that are holding you back, it's your presentation. I'm going to show you how to stand out in a sea of competition and get clients. Stick around because this could change your business forever. David and I, my business partner and best friend, struggled with this in the beginning, and now we've scaled our agency to the 7-figure level. We didn't fully understand this when we first started, and it truly held us back from getting more conversations, more meetings, and more deals for our agency. I get so many messages, emails, and DMs of people pitching me social media marketing services, which is funny because I run one, but anyways, people want to help with our content, running video editing, ads, lead generation, websites, you name it. And everyone is doing the same exact thing. Hey, Derek, we'll actually pay you if we don't get you results. I was just talking to one of my one-on-one students in growth school about the same exact thing today. While in theory, having a good offer isn't a bad idea, but how this has been popularized has gotten completely out of hand. A lot of us have seen Alex Hormozi talk about $1 million offers or read his book. And the sense that I'm getting is that most people either didn't read the book or just cherry pick some information thinking that the best offer is going to get them to the promised land. If they could just have the best offer in the game, their business is going to rise to the top. And Alex wasn't the first person to popularize this idea. You may have heard people say, make an irresistible offer or the Godfather offer. Make me an offer you can't refuse. Let me break it to you. This kind of selling will not get you to the top. It's literally what everybody is doing, and it's an actual race to the bottom. Look, we've had people join our growth school community thinking they're offering a crazy value to a bunch of clients, but what they actually have is a bunch of uncommitted clients who have wild expectations and aren't paying them anything. This is a terrible way to start a relationship with a new client. So what should you do instead? The first thing you need to understand is people do business with people. They want to be understood, and they want to work with somebody who gets it. While everybody else is doing sales completely backwards, leading with their offer, leading with price, you're going to do it the opposite way. You're going to lead with empathy, pain points, your story, and results. And if you're leading with services like I'll do your short form content, or I'll run your ads for you, or I'll build you a website, you're just giving business owners a reason to say no. Most businesses have been marketed by Facebook and Google themselves to get them to open an account and do some advertising. Usually they do this in the form of, here's a $100 credit to run some ads. They give them an easy button that takes away the targeting, the strategy, the creative. And what ends up happening is they spend the credits, they spend the $100, nothing happens to their business other than maybe they got some more traffic or some likes, and they say, you know what? Advertising isn't for me. Facebook advertising isn't for me. Google ads isn't for me, or it doesn't work for my business. And at the end of the day, business owners, they aren't craving Facebook ads, Google ads, any of these services that you're going to offer. What they want is more money, more freedom, more time freedom, and more customers. So what you're going to do is lead with your story, lead with pain, and have empathy. Each and every one of you have your own story and how you got here. Whether you have a few clients, you're just getting started, you have a unique angle. Or at minimum, you have some passions or interests that you care about. So rather than picking the e-commerce niche just because you heard that's a great strategy or a great niche to be working in, ask yourself, what are the brands, niches, or businesses that I actually care about, that I'm a customer of today? This is going to immediately allow you to stand out if you have an interest or a tie to that niche. Like I said, I was just having a conversation with my one-on-one student, and he actually is a jiu-jitsu and an MMA practitioner. So he's targeting those gyms, and he can talk the talk. He can share his story on why he's passionate about building community because he's been there. He's done that. He's seen the other side of these gyms. And there's even phrases that we use in the jiu-jitsu community that he can add to his signature. I'm not going to share that here, but this is how you make an actual human connection and stand out from all the other robots out there that are just pitching services. Or worse yet, pitching their offer and how great it is. So while everybody else is banging on the door talking about Facebook ads, Google ads, short form content, you're going to stand out because you're actually making a human connection. So let's break this down. Start by thinking about their pain. Put yourself in the shoes of the other person receiving the email. Think about the issues your niche is potentially facing. Maybe they've tried social media in the past. Maybe they've worked with vendors and been burned. Maybe they just simply don't have the time in the day to get these things done to drive business and drive more customers for their organization. When you open with an understanding of their struggles, you're not just another marketer who's hitting them with a pitch. So as an example of the student that I was chatting with, if he reached out and said, hey, I understand how much time you don't have as a business owner and running a jiu-jitsu gym. You're probably teaching classes. You're most likely scheduling people and coaches to fill those classes. You're worried about payroll. You're worried about all these things, and social media and driving more business is at the bottom of your list. And if you add a little bit of your own story, like why you're passionate about this space or why you're a practitioner as well, that's going to be like a breath of fresh air in comparison to everyone else just saying, hey, I'll do your SEO or whatever service. And rather than just listing the services, paint the picture for the future. So really illustrate this transformation for them. They want growth, predictability, peace of mind. So saying things like, imagine being able to trust that customers are going to come in a predictable and scalable fashion every single month. This appeals more towards their desires versus the tactical ways we're going to get there. And share a bit about your why you care about their success. Maybe if you have a personal connection to the niche or you're a customer of the niche already, those are great businesses to start with. Like for an example, David and I, we now work with a lot of large tech organizations. We didn't do that when we first started. We worked with resorts. So a big thing in Minnesota where we grew up was you've got 9.5 months of cold, harsh winters. So as soon as summer hits, everybody goes up north. They go to cabins, lakes. It's kind of a celebration. So we really connected and we resonated with that story. So when we reached out to Airbnbs and resorts that were in northern Minnesota, we were able to share and empathize because we were literally their ideal customer. Like we were able to build that narrative and that nostalgia that would attract people from the cities to go up north. So it was much easier where we very much lacked the marketing experience. We made up for it for actually being the ideal client avatar for this niche. So think about the products, services, things that you buy, niches that you frequent. Like these are going to be great businesses for you to start with so you can stand out in the competition. So in a world of aggressive pitches and offers, genuine storytelling and empathy is going to set you apart from the competition. Not only is it going to help you approach better, get more sales, but you're going to build relationships that last. So next time you reach out, think about this before you hit send. It's not about selling a service, it's about connection. It's about understanding and guiding them towards a solution. This is how you're going to build an SMMA that thrives in the long run. Have connection, stay human, and watch your SMMA transform. And if you're looking for more help, I highly recommend checking out Growth School. It's the #1 community in the SMMA space. It's directly built by both myself and David. We've got coaches, mentors, exclusive classroom training that you're not going to find anywhere else, and it's at the lowest price it's ever going to be. So if you join now, you'll actually get a free one-on-one call with myself. This is something that you're not going to get with any other coaches, any other YouTubers. I take the time to meet with every single one of you because I know your story matters, I know your journey matters, and I want to support you along the way. And if you're looking for some tactical advice on how to actually start an SMMA, check out this video here where I break down most of the high-level information you're going to need to get started in 30 minutes or less. I'll see you over there.